Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more of our A New Beginning campaign in Factorio. So I've spent a little bit of time off camera building that new solar grid and getting it into a blueprint and then deleting it. Meanwhile, the bastard aliens wouldn't leave me alone and they've just been annoying the crap out of me. Destroying things here and there. It's very frustrating. So I think that it's about time for us to get into the tank and go kill them. Because this is just obnoxious. They're over here, they're breaking all the things. They're just annoying. Yeah. And the robot network does not extend this far. Do we not have any walls? I got rid of all my walls, didn't I? Oh, I have 25. Okay. I don't think we had enough lasers up here. Here, let's just go for substations. And down here we'll put a couple regular. Alright. Now you'll leave me alone when I tell you to, jerks. Not like there's very much iron here left anyway. Okay, so here it is. Ta-da! No, this. It's huge. Absolutely huge. And if you'll notice, it says totals. 180 solar panels, 151 accumulators. And apparently, there's been a number of threads on the Factorio forums that have discussed, like, what's the proper ratio of accumulators to solar panels. And solar panels have an effective energy production rate of 42 watts. They produce 60 during the day. But somebody has gone, oh, these have no power, but they're not even connected to anything. It's kind of silly, isn't it? Well, how nice of you to be actually connected to the network now. So yeah, 60 kilowatts during the day, but then there's a period of night, so they work out on average to 42 kilowatts. And so you got to do, there's a whole bunch of math involved, but anyway, long story short, this ratio of 180 to 151 is pretty darn efficient, and more importantly, when you plop this thing down, you'll notice that the construction network, or rather the logistic network, it all fits within the logistic network, and then the construction network extends beyond that, and so you can plant it, like here, keep the logistic network intact, and then it still fits. It's quite convenient. And we're going to start probably using that over this. This one here has a ratio of what? I can't even remember. Let's just take a snapshot of it real quick. We can count them easier that way. Oh, do mental math? That's crazy. Alright, so the one that I've normally used is, I think it's just 16 to 12. Alright, so 16 to 12, that's a ratio of 4 to 3. Where this one has a ratio of 180 to 151. Which is awfully close to 6 to 5. The ratio is a little bit different. Alright, so how's power looking? We have enough power. Power's actually doing okay. We got 1.4 gigawatts. Gigawatts stored up. I still think I want to build this first one. I don't think we have enough material for it, actually. But still, let me get the robots to go clear this area out. See if we can get another outpost, a little bit more defense. Oh, did I build that thing slightly above the network? I think I did. That ought to work, although I'm assuming we're probably going to run out of wall. Something is actually being destroyed in the copper mine. I think it was just a turret that died. Alright, so how much stuff do we have in the network? We've got 700 walls. Got tons of stone because I added those 8 miners, and we're just kind of trying to clear that patch. Train station would be a good thing to work on. As far as fuel and oil goes, we've got almost no heavy, very, very little light, no petroleum. We've got nearly no storage, so my guess is that we're smelting it and converting it faster than we're actually producing it, so we need to increase oil production as well. We are not lacking any material, so that's good. Do we have any pump jacks? Those things do take a while to build. And I don't actually want to route oil all over the place. So, didn't I at one point build a bunch of train? Yeah, I did. Build a bunch of train track. Preparation for maybe making train station. And I never did do it. Unsurprising, really. I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and box this up. And we're going to start using chests on certain things. I'll actually need to make a few. Alright, I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but it's just so convenient to do this sometimes. Great, now I can't put it down. Thanks, game. Oh gosh, what am I going to do? Alright, this is not just ridiculous. First off, load up whatever... shoot, wrong button. First off, get rid of this stupid wood. I don't need the wood. Second off, load up whatever I can down here. Next, I don't need this. We'll put the repair packs in storage, because I don't need them. It's not my job anymore. We will ditch the iron chests, ditch this wall, ditch the stone, iron sticks. Wouldn't mind requesting a little bit of actual pipe. Let's see, did I add pipe to the network? Pipe is made here, but that's for engine construction. Where was it that we made actual pipe? I just got myself distracted again. I'm not going to remember what I was working on, am I? Over here. And no, I didn't. This steel production. Just have to work on what I can for now. I'm not going to change it to a requester chest. We're not going to bring solid fuel over there. I am a bit concerned about our fuel supply. I'll need to work on that too. But right, what was the thing I wanted to make? Just I want to make some steel chests. Or some, empty barrels. Not even that big of a deal, really. I just want some. So what's a good number for them to request? Probably, let's say 50. Be fine. Then let's make them smart inserters, and let's only make more if we have less than, I don't know, 100 of these. Alright. So steel production was being made, and it is added to the network. Good. And this was my personal supply of 30 engines. Let's make that into a passive provider. I don't think I need to carry around electric engines. We didn't actually make a train yet, did we? Might as well get one. A few cargo wagons. Let's get a couple trains. And if we're going to use an inventory slot, we might as well have a few of them in there. Alright, so we've got those things being made. You need to request them, which means you need a requester chest. Which I can't make, because I don't have any advanced circuits. That is part of the network. So this will bring over the empty barrels. You are going to provide them. The only drawback to this is that well, it's going to be very low throughput. Not going to make very much oil. But it's just clean, you know? It's a nice little clean thing, and we can make a blueprint of that. As long as it's within the network, we're done. Done dealing with obtaining new oil. The only other thing I really need to do is go and put a oil receiving requester. That's part of the network. So I guess I'm fine with pumping it in over here. Okay, you will request the crude oil. And we're having 4 delivered. Alright. So let's go tap some more oil, and I've got to stop procrastinating. I've got to start making trains, don't I? I really just need to make trains. Look at those shadows. Look at how thick that shadow is. There's so many robots trying to charge up at once. How are we doing on power, though? Like, is power doesn't seem to be much of an issue anymore. We still have the accumulators are turning on at night. Steam engines do turn on at night, which means pollution goes up at night, which means the attacks come at night. I want to just go full-on solar and just have so much solar power that we can just completely ignore steam power. Also, I was reading in the developer diary for the game that they are looking to patch it in a way soon that's going to allow you to have a day-night sensor. And they're going to allow you to do a whole bunch more stuff with the sensor circuitry network. It's going to be really cool. Okay, so that helps a little bit. Tiny bit of oil. Let's get some lights up here. We got our little defense things. So ideally, we would want the train station to be like over here so that raw oil can come into what we had as the furnace setup. But I'm not particularly happy with the furnace setup, really. And it would be very easy to change now. Still have a very low copper throughput. These guys can't work constantly. We've got plenty of iron stored, so there's not enough iron. It's just all copper. I want to get this whole thing laden with copper. See if we can figure out where the issue is. Corners are sped up. That corner's not sped up, though. So we had a look at that. You can already see it right there. See how close those are compared to how close these are? That one damn track compression issue. So that'll help out quite a bit with getting the copper through. Other than that, more smelting would be nice. We have plenty of copper ore, so it's just a lack of smelting. Well, let's create a little thing that can create some copper for us. Doesn't need to be fancy. We'll have ore come in, bars go out. I'm gonna start using this a lot, so. Okay, output, input. Although I actually kind of do like when it lines up properly. You want to use medium electric poles for this? The thing is that I think regular ones actually get the job done. No, you need 2 of them. And we need 2 of them either way. They are, I mean, regular electric poles are the cheapest option. They do require wood, but there's tons of wood in the network now. But they have the shortest pole reach. Why don't we see if we can make something fancy with a substation? So here's what I'm trying to do. I want them to be as close as possible, but with as few of these as we can. What if we put one of these guys right in the middle, and then we do underground track. Is it really gonna save us? I mean, it's sure. I mean, I think it looks nicer, but does it actually save us resources? Probably not. If anything, it's probably more expensive. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do you like it? Is it really any better? Probably not. I mean, it requires underground belt, requires a substation. Substations aren't cheap. 5 advanced circuits, 10 steel. No. No, I'm not gonna do it. Every time I try to create something new, I just decide against it. I just want to go back to what I know works. We're gonna use the cheapest little poles. We'll just use 2 of them, one on each side, and then we'll throw an extra one on the outside for connectivity. And then that is gonna be the unit. We'll create a template for it, and that's going to be just our furnace unit. I don't see any reason to make it bigger or fancier. The outer poles will give us the connectivity that we need, and that's about it. Now, the only thing that I want to avoid, though... Well, let's just add the extra stuff there. And know that there's going to be some excess ore and stuff that ends up on the... I mean, who cares? It's like 10 units of excess stuff. It's not even worth really worrying about. Okay, well, there's some more. They're probably going to complain about not having access to furnaces. And I'll just throw some into a thing here. But we will need to make more. Which requires advanced circuits of all things. Since power's not an issue, let's get rid of this. So awkward. Alright, I should probably pick up a little bit more of this. And what was the other thing I was looking for? Advanced circuitry. Again, we're running into this issue where most advanced circuitry is being produced on one side. It might be because of this, actually. The way that it backs up here causes there to be excess on one side, or... No, it does actually is. It's producing double on one side. Where is it? Why are there no freaking lights here? I know why. It's because we're using crappy electric cables. Alright, let's get logistic robot speed, sure. We're under attack somewhere. I'm not paying any attention to it, because why would I? Why would I bother? We're totally ready for trains. Alright, did we ever build the big thing? I don't think we did. How many things do we have in storage? We have 258 and 247, so we have enough of the most expensive part. We've got 14 substations. The big thing requires 16 substations. Let's build a couple more substations. And it requires a roboport as well. So we'll throw a roboport in there, throw the excess substations in there. Let's build our first big guy. Preferably in a place that's never been attacked, which would be like here. Go, make it so. Alright, well, while that's being built, I'm gonna actually take a break here, but I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.